So when you hear people, right, that now have and are living a privileged life. I say now because they put work in. I give you the respect that you put the work in to get to where you at. But now you at a privileged spot in your life, and you speaking as if when what you doing right now and how you started was like from the mud. Like, I got this shit from the mud. You heard? Like I did this. I got this from the mud. Like, this is all I got. I put everything I had into this, and I got a million thousand subscribers or whatever you want to call it, right? Listen, I'm talking about Joe and Jada, right? But it's always Joe, because Cap Joe, you know what I'm saying? So Cap Joe, right? He goes on there and says all type of, they got a little accolade, I don't know what it was. 100,000 subscribers, 1,000,000 subscribers, I don't know what it was, but they got a little plaque from YouTube, and they've been doing good, right? But when you talk shit about the bottom feeders, which is like the dudes like us, is what he called them, the bottom feeders. They've been in it for 20 years, and they only got like 3 viewers, and we all know, like, ain't nobody doing nothing with 3 views, first of all. So I know he's that's why they call him Cap Joe, because he exaggerates on everything. Plus he just be capping, he be lying. He's a lying ass nigga. So this nigga goes and starts popping all type of shit, right, on the podcast, right, talking about how, yo, ain't nobody think we can do it. We did it. We doing this. We breaking doors down. Boom, boom. We the best. All this shit, right? And what I gotta say to all the celebrities, all the NBA players, all the hip hop artists, all the celebrities, period, and whatever genre you in, or whatever profession you in, whether it's streaming or podcasting or sports, entertainment, acting, whatever celebrity you have, right? When you are already a celebrity and your name is attached to a certain fan base, and you decide to get into streaming or podcasting or making videos on YouTube, you have a super advantage on the average person that's been doing it, that works at Costco's and you shitting on, or that works at Amazon and you shitting on, or that just has a 9 to 5 period and you shitting on them, because you already have an advantage, and now you get into a lane where you could utilize all the doors that's been open to you as a rapper, right, to get the interviews that an average person, such as like myself, let's say, if that was I don't do interviews with celebrities, like, but let's say if I could, if I had the see, I know a couple that if I make a call I could, but not like them, right? Not like them. And for you to be talking shit and bashing dudes, right? It just goes to show what type of nigga you are, bro. And then it just always brings me back to the fact that God bless that you're blessed, but you really forgetting, like, where you came from, and you forgetting all the times that you got robbed, the times you got beat up, the times you got slapped, times, like, let's keep it a stack, right? So I've realized, like, yo, hold on, there's a lot of shit that I can talk on now, because the statute of limitations is up. And let's talk about the tunnel, nigga. Let's talk about the tunnel. Let's talk about an incident that took place in the tunnel, right? When Fat Joe, Jadakiss, DMX, all these niggas is on top of their shit, right? Top of the game. New York was running hip hop, right? I'm talking 9-6 specifically, 9-6, right? So the tunnel. You had dudes that's in there to go just have a good time, party. You had obviously the artists that's there to do what they gotta do. And then you had dudes like me that was out there just watching, plotting, right? Strapped up and catching Vicks every day. Every day that I went to the tunnel, somebody got. I mean, I'm not, and I was the youngin', right? So I wasn't even the big dog. I wasn't even the one. I was the one with the strap in my hand with the mask on, putting it to your face. I wasn't the one calling the shots, so to speak, at this point or this moment in time in my life, right? So, but I remember, and I know all of y'all remember this too. Fat Joe should remember this shit. Some of the Locks dudes should remember this shit. Some of the Rough Riders, because y'all was in the building that day too. So was Terror Squad was in the building that day too. And guess what happened? Terror Squad niggas got robbed. Or Junior Mafia, because Lil Kim was in the building. Junior Mafia niggas got robbed. Yo, bro, we in the bathroom. Real talk. Real talk. Dudes was coming in the bathroom and we had like at least like, I would say like 10 dudes on their knees with their hands behind their head. 10? At least 10. Right? Statute of limitations is for armed robbery 7 years, bro. So I could talk this shit and not worry about any type of anything other than from these bozos when they hear the shit that, you know what I mean? Because they be capping. Fat Joe wasn't in that. He wasn't in there on his knees. But guess who was in there on his knees? Tony Sunshine was in there on his knees. You know what I mean? Hands behind his head. Guess who else was in there? Prospect was in there, hands behind his head. You know what I'm saying? You had Junior Mafia affiliates. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the names because I'm not that, I don't know. You had Junior Mafia niggas in there, Rough Rider niggas. It was at least 10 niggas in the bathroom in the tunnel. Bro, dudes was trying to come into the bathroom and getting backed down by the dudes that's holding the bathroom hostage in the tunnel. Right? Security came to the bathroom. They hearing some shit is going on. Security comes. Now, I'm not at the front door. I'm inside. Right? But the dudes that I'm rocking with, they big dogs. They've been doing this for a minute. Security's coming to the front of the door, right? And they not coming in. They turning back around and leaving and acting like nothing ain't happening, right? Meanwhile, there's a whole armed robbery taking place in the tunnel in the bathroom, right? Dudes is snatching up everything. Dude, that day was a come up because we had a little bit of everybody's little rap crew that was performing, plus maybe, you know, obviously some fans or whatever, some regular dudes, regular Joes that was in there too. Because there was at least 10, 12 dudes in there, like, all on their knees, guns, bro. And I'll never forget that day because that day, that was the first time I had 10 bands just put in my hand, like, yo, here, 10 bands. Boom. After we did what we did, bro, we even leave, yo, bro, how you... And this is just one incident, right? I got more. I got one with Nori in them, right? I remember one time it's a couple. I remember sometimes, yo, let's talk. I want all the dudes that rob these rapper niggas. Holla at me, twin. All y'all niggas that stuck up a rapper before, hit me up, LIONS&MEN. All y'all niggas that violated one of these niggas that was perpetrating the fraud, acting like they was tough and they got exposed. Holla at your twin, son, and expose these niggas. Know what I mean? Listen, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired of hearing these niggas act like shit was sweet and they was doing this and they was doing that and ain't nothing was happening. Fat Joe still doesn't admit the fact that he got shit like slapped. He got slapped like a bitch. Pow! Slapped like a bitch. By a bitch. But it was a dude. I mean, he was a bitch ass nigga, right? Come to find out. You got slapped in the face by King Satana, a rat, a bozo. Like you, that's who you got slapped in the face by? Let's not, and let's bring up the Connecticut situation. Like, yo, listen. Yo. Hit the like, hit the shit, hit the subscribe. Cause I'm going back. Yo, bro, I used to go to the tunnel every weekend. 9-6 was a year where every weekend until I got booked, and then I came home, and then 9-7 back over there again. Limelight is another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember, bro. I remember chasing some junior mafia niggas, and I'm in the car, and little Kim is in that same car that we chasing. Lil Kim is in that same car, and they boogieing because they know they getting followed, and we realize they know that they getting followed, so we speed up on them, and we trying to pin them down. Like, yeah, come on, let's get into that. Let's talk that real shit. I mean, y'all always wanna act like this and act like that. Let's act like y'all niggas is regular niggas, and y'all been blessed, thank God. But don't ever shit on dudes that you believe is beneath you, cause they none of them beneath you, bro. Cause a life is a life, my nigga. Like, I'm surprised you still alive. I ain't gonna lie, especially after all the shit that I heard from Charlie Rock LD. Like, yo, go to Charlie Rock LD's old page. I don't even know if it's still active on YouTube. Go to Charlie Rock LD's old page. This man put wild work in for Cap Joe. Mad work for Cap Joe. He helped Cap Joe keep all his finances in order. And Cap Joe, ask Cap Joe about the Green Monster. He's a glizzy gobbler. He said he's the king glizzy gobbler. Glizzy gobbler. You are, bro. Yeah, you are the king glizzy gobbler.